Hi, this is Linz from Sweet Natured, and this is our review of the Enchanted Princesses Enclave Spa and Sanctuary, as long as I'm joined by Mackie.
Hello.
Hello, who put the video together, and this is my first time watching, so let's see what we can see.
Well, today, Linz, as you said, we're going to take a look at Enchanted Princess's Sanctuary and
Yes.
Enclave at the Lotus Spa. So these are places that you can disappear to if you want to pay a little bit more money and get away from the hustle and bustle.
Yes.
Now, as you can see here, this is during the sail away party, but they often have events on around the main pool. So the main pool can get exceptionally busy.
Especially when it was 35 degrees or 110 or whatever it was.
It was warm. So the Sanctuary is the first one that we're going to take a look at, which is $40 a day
Yes.
or $20 for half day. You can also get it for the full cruise if it's available, and that's a bit cheaper as well than a per day basis. It works out at $30 per person per day.
Okay.
You can also, if you're feeling really flush,
Which we weren't.
we didn't, get the cabana.
Yes.
Now the cabanas are for up to 4 people.
But there's only...
But
Yeah.
there's only 2 lounges.
Yeah, that's the thing.
And you can't get any more. But that works out at $55 a day. You get a fully stocked mini fridge and other benefits, robes and slippers and things like that as well.
Yeah.
But the Sanctuary is lovely. It's a private retreat type area.
We like the Sanctuary.
Why do we like the Sanctuary then?
It's because it's quiet. You the hot tub's not overflowing. There's a
can still get
human.
cocktails.
They can still get cocktails, and there's a waiter that's good
A
grief.
human waiter as opposed to a robot waiter.
Well, you know the app.
Yeah.
You can still use the app,
can.
but they keep checking on you. You feel really spoiled. I really like the Sanctuary.
And just following what you were saying there, they will bring you drinks from anywhere. You don't have to just have things that are on the Sanctuary menu. That applies at lunchtime as well, because you can stay in here for the full day and there's an afternoon tea.
Yeah, it's about 6 o'clock you need to leave, isn't it?
5 o'clock, I think it was.
Was it 5?
I think it's the morning session. If you're taking the half day, is 8:30, 8 until 12:30, and then it's 12:30 until 5.
Okay,
It's 2 4.5 hour sessions.
we did the day.
We did the full day. Now, not all of the so I'll just go back one. Sanctuaries are on most of Princess ships now. Not all of them.
Yes.
Most of them, certainly the new ones. They are slightly different in each one, and not everyone has a hot tub.
This one had a hot tub.
This one had a hot tub. There's you in the hot tub. But it's nice to be able to sort of stay in there and sort of get your feet wet and relax and have a cocktail in the hot tub and shower down if you want and then just go back in. Whereas on some of the other ones, you'll go out into maybe like the retreat,
Yes.
adults only area from the Sanctuary and then into there.
Yeah, so it's good to do a little bit of research to first of all find out what your Sanctuary on your princess ship's going to have.
It is. And as is the case with all Sanctuaries, and if you've seen one of our other reviews, it's a first come first served booking. You can't book it before you get on.
That's so weird. They use like triplicate paper and a pencil to book you your thing, which with the medallion
Well, that's
app.
because the app didn't work.
Well, no, but even without the app, they use this really old school method.
It is. So if you do want to get to the Sanctuary, one, it absolutely has to be your first stop when you get on board.
And also give room when queuing, because if they get a bit overwhelmed, they'll say it's sold out.
They will say it's sold out, which they did to us. You went back about 10 minutes later and they went, yeah, no problem. And we got 2 beds for 1 day.
We didn't get to pick the beds. They told me where the beds were, but I loved it anyway.
This area up here is where they do the spa treatment, so you can have couples massage up there and then spend time in the Sanctuary as well,
Yes.
which is lovely.
Oh, I love the
We
Sanctuary.
did speak to some people who'd had that done.
Yeah.
And they said they were fantastic.
Yeah.
The staff thought that it were weird. They thought it were too cold, but it was like 33 degrees. It was perfect.
No, it was lovely.
It has its own unique menu in there, things that you can only get in there, like the salmon and avocado, or the, I think it was like a takoyaki tuna. Or you asked me if they could go get you a burger and chips.
I like a chip. Is there anything more decadent than chips in the Sanctuary?
I don't think so.
I mean, I know they're not the healthy choice, but oh.
For us, the Sanctuary, it's not cheap, but it is essential for us now. If you're going somewhere where the weather's nice,
Yeah, I would check the weather, definitely.
And if you can get in.
Yes.
And talking of getting in, would you like to tell people how they can get in and subscribe for us, Lindsay?
Yes. Please subscribe. We don't just eat chips. Thank you.
Thank you.
Of course, fries if you're in North America.
Absolutely. Next up, the Enclave at Lotus Spa. You get into this via the spa main entrance, which is right next to guest services,
Yes.
and it's $49 a day per person if you book it on board. But
Yes.
it is cheaper if you book it beforehand, and it can be up to about a third cheaper
Via the website.
Mm-hmm. So when you come in, you go into the change rooms, which you just saw. You have a robe and slippers in there to get changed into. You just bring you on somewhere down with you and get changed.
Can I just mention it is a for ladies and gentlemen, separate communal areas.
Yeah, but there's no individual
Changing
areas
rooms.
to get changed.
So bear that in mind if you're getting changing the ladies in the little bench in front of the door.
Yeah. As you can see, there's also some life vests. So if you're a little bit worried about going in the pool with sort of the bubbles and stuff, you can put that on. We never saw anyone doing it. And the little fridge had some really nice, cool towels to cool yourself down.
I could have put a vest on and floated in the water.
You could have done. I don't think that's what the purpose of them is.
I would have loved that.
You've given people ideas now.
That's
I don't think that's what they were meant for.
I could have had a drink and everything.
Used it like a lilo to lay back on and just float. Anyway, talking of the Enclave,
Yes.
as opposed to just you floating, you've got a selection of experience showers, which are actually really nice. You got one where, I can't remember which one, I think it was the tropical rain one, and halfway through it put a load of soapy foam on as well.
That was the second one. The second one. I can't remember.
Second from the left, whichever that one is.
You'll
But
find it.
really nice. The whole area is really nice. It's essentially got a mixture of steam rooms, saunas and hot beds.
The only thing I didn't like is that there were no loungers, soft, cosy, plush loungers. You had to go into the relaxation room, which was back out over the corridor and into the other side.
It was. I mean, for context, where we are now, when you come into this out of the change room, is like a 5-second walk.
Yeah, I know, but I like it. You know
You
what
like
I'm
it where
like?
you can just get through all of it.
And a lounger.
Yeah. The beds were comfy enough with the things on. One of the bits that I thought was a nice touch on this, in the different steam room areas,
Yeah.
they had a selection of different scents to press.
Yes, they did, yes.
Now, you often get them in a lot of like eucalyptus or that, but you could change it, which was a nice little touch.
We got in early doors, that's why it's so quiet, didn't we?
Yeah, I mean, this here is about 9 a.m.-ish, something like that. It's early morning. But to be fair, even when we'd been in there a couple of hours, it wasn't busy.
No, it wasn't too busy at all.
And then we came back in later on this afternoon because we got a one-day pass. And we came back in later and it was quiet then as well.
It was quiet. I mean, I like a hydrotherapy pool. Those stone warm bed lounges are all right for a bit, but they're not comfy.
I feel like you bit on
Yeah. They're a bit weird for my shape.
And to be fair, you preferred to be in a hydrotherapy pool, didn't you?
Or on a lounger.
But they didn't have a lounger. You have to let the lounger go. It's stone beds or a pool or the steam rooms.
Why do I always feel like these are like therapy sessions when we have them?
It's probably, I mean, I don't know what you think, but for me, it's probably the best so far of a sort of hydro spa that I've been on any of them.
I liked Queen Elizabeth.
No, this were definitely more modern.
Queen Elizabeth, this was more modern. Queen Elizabeth had lounges.
It did, but you had to go then into a separate bit to where the steam room were.
I don't mind
And
that.
it were packed.
I
They crammed it out.
I would rather have the lounger nearer.
I definitely preferred this. The hydrotherapy pool were better.
It
The
was,
steam rooms were
yes.
better. The showers were better. Like I say, with the exception of it not having dedicated lounger space. But if they did, you'd have to lose something else.
Yes.
Which you just said with the stone beds, wouldn't you?
They serve a purpose.
But I think it's well worth the money that's in there. And if you do want to buy a full cruise pass, you can do, and that's even cheaper, especially if you buy it online before you get on.
Yeah, I mean,
And you can get a couple's pass
Yeah,
as well if
you
do
can.
it that way.
Yeah, I mean, I really enjoyed it. I felt very relaxed afterwards. I would have felt more relaxed with a lounger, but it's
Just let it go. Anyway, Final thoughts for sort of both the Sanctuary and the Enclave is that they're well worth it. If you are interested in relaxing, and we give it an 8 out of 10.
Yeah, it was good. There was thousands of people on this ship, but it didn't feel like it in these areas.
No, it really didn't. The ship was at 100% capacity, and this felt like it was at us capacity. Anyway, end of another video.
Oh, well,
Cheers,
cheers,
Lens.
cheers, darling.
And cheers, everyone.
Thank you for watching and have a lovely day.